Okay, this is the Denton Vacuum Desk 4 sputter coater. I've already turned the system on. I turned the vacuum pump on about 3 minutes ago. It's down to 48 millitorr. All right, turn the roughing pump on, turn the gas valve on. When we're setting everything up, go to the main menu. I'm just going to do a quick manual sputter and a manual etch to show you, and then I'll do a timed, just to show you the operation. Do a manual sputter. Okay, I have it set. I'll set it at 80%. And then I'll hit enter, 80, so that brought it up to 80. Then I can simply turn it on. This is very low to do a sputter, but you can see here that the cathode is illuminated. You are getting that. You can move the shutter in between, you can block it. Okay, but you can see the illumination. If I change the gas, you'll see it increase. If I bring the pressure up, all right, I have it up around 100 millitorr now. You see it's a lot brighter, around 115 millitorr. Okay, but I'm going to turn that off. I don't want to. Okay, and then we'll go back to the main menu. We'll do a manual etch. Okay, I'm going to move the shutter out of the way. I have it set at 133 millitorr. I'm going to do my etch at probably 80% is fine. 80% just to show the operation. I have it set at 80 here now. The gas valve is open. I brought my vacuum up. At a low vacuum, you will not get anything. So now I'll turn the etch on, and you can see the plasma inside. The plasma is down at the substrate holder, not up at the cathode. And if I increase the gas in there, you can see that it glows brighter and brighter when we get to the right gas point. You should be using argon. We are not using argon. I'm just using outside air. Right now I'm at 170 millitorr. Okay, I'm going to turn that back down, the pressure here. I'm going to turn that off. You can also go in back to the main menu and you can do a timed sputter. Okay, the timed sputter, I'll enter my set point. It's set at 80, I'll just leave it at 80%, but you can set the time. Say we just want it for, say, 15 seconds. Okay, I'll enter the 15 seconds. You see it comes up here on the screen. I have to bring my pressure back up. Just with the needle valve here on the top, I'll bring the pressure back up. Again, you would be using argon. I'm just going to bring this up to around 100 millitorr. And that should be fine, 120. That, oh, I overshot. Overshot just a little bit. But I can still go ahead. And then I can start the sputter. Sputter came on. It'll count down for the 15 seconds that we put it in.
John Stancarone, please come to the office. John Stancarone, please come to the office.
Then it will switch off after the 15 seconds. It's off. I'll go back to the main menu. Then I will do a timed etch. Do a timed etch. We'll leave it at the 80%, but you can change that just simply by pushing it. And you just cancel. Or we'll do this again for 15 seconds also. Just a 15 second. I have it at 115 millitorr, which is fine. Then I'll just press start the etch. Okay. It's etching now. You can see it's etching. Increase the gas pressure. It'll etch for the 15 seconds. It's counting down now. Time is out. So that is about it. I can go back to my vacuum menu, which is on the main menu. I'll turn my gas valve off. I'll turn my roughing pump off. I'll open the system. And that is about it. I can show you what the system looks like inside. I'll show you the inside of the system here. I'm just going to turn it off. I don't want to.
John Stancarone, you have visitors at the office.
Okay, here's the inside of the chamber. There's your cathode, a simple plate type cathode, very thin film. Okay, and then the screen grid in front of it. Your shutter is here. There's your sample holder inside. And you can vary the gap a little bit on that. You can loosen the screw down here. You can lift that up or down, however you want. Your shutter goes over top. Very simple. Not much to it. This flips back over, goes back over top. Just make sure it's seated well there. Turn the system back on. You'll see it go up through the boot screen. I'm going to close the gas valve all the way here so that we have no gas coming back through. It's going to go through the boot process. Takes 2 minutes, 3 minutes to do that. It'll come up to the main screen and tell you to start. Okay, you simply hit the start and you're right back to the screen that we started at the beginning. Hit vacuum. You hit my rough pump on. I always open the gas valve too. And in about 30 seconds you'll see that starting to go down. It goes down pretty quick after it starts. And that will drop back down to the 50 millitorr within a couple of minutes. Goes down pretty quick. And at this point too, if you know, you don't have to sit and watch it go down, we can jump right back to that. You can go back to your main menu, you can go to your time sputter, you can set your parameters on that, or you can go to your timed etch, set your parameters. You'll always see what your vacuum level is there, or you can do your manual modes too. Either one of those, set your parameters and do your start. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty easy. We do have a manual, and you'll see in the manual the operating instructions are there. It's a matter of getting your gases right in order to get the process right for you, get them all down to the right levels. Okay, that's about it. It's going to continue down, and the base pressure after just like 2 minutes, 3 minutes is about 50 millitorr. That seems to be that's as low as I've brought it. Okay.